Suo.
Hey there, Dad. Hello, Mom.
Suo. This Vanguard, do you still like it?
I do. I love it.
That's good.
We're sorry, Suho.
I'm having fun. I'm having the most fun I've ever had. So please, don't worry about me. Blangmire. Let's go together. Thank you.
Twilight is upon us. Choose carefully, for your fate hangs in the balance. Booster Set 9, Duet of Dawn and Dusk.
食らって食らって燃やしてチャンス逃さないように食らって食らって燃やしてイメージ描くマイウェイ何かに縛り付けられてる感情じゃないでしょう誰かに計りかけられてまた迷っただけでしょう無数に散らばる選択肢に奇跡を調和して自分という名の才能に出会えたことに早く気づいて今見えてる星の距離光への希望はそこにあるから邪魔をされても負けないでいてメラメラと絶えない消えない想いを詰め込んで絶えないまるで重機の可能性限界のない人生を楽しめたなら本当の自分に会えるだろう時が満ちる速さ研ぎ澄まして道の扉を叩き破れ覚めない覚めない長い夜を越えて目覚めろ希望のトリガー
Cardfight Vanguard. Urara's deck and mine will be on sale. All you need is in these deck sets. Look, I'm on the sleeves too. Master Deck Set, Urara Hanayama, Michiru Hazama, Bushiroad.
Vi Schwartz! Maigo and Abe Mujika arrive on the stage of Vi Schwartz. Witness as our stories entwine. Trial deck Abe Mujika and booster pack Maigo x Abe Mujika. On sale July 18th, Bushiroad.
When you lost that last match of yours, you brought shame on the family name.
I'm aware of that. I'm sorry.
Make sure you win today, no matter what.
Yes.
That's the ideal kind of card fight for me. That's the kind of card fight I like.
Being strong. Surely there's more than one way.
Do you doubt the Rokuoin style?
No?
It seems you're losing your way. A Rokuoin is always the same, never changing. You need to be more aware of who you are, and of the tradition you have to uphold. Rokuoins take pride in always being victorious. Fun has no place in Vanguard. The only thing that matters is who wins and who loses. Vanguard is, by its nature, competitive. Anything other than strength is an impurity to be eliminated. Also, fighters who can't win have no value.
Welcome to the final day of the qualifiers, and we have an electrifying first match! Will it be Mirai
Feels good here. There are loads of strong fighters. I can fight a lot.
Kinda takes me back. Remember when we watched Vanguard being played on TV? You said, I'm gonna be in one of those tournaments. I'm gonna take on all those strong fighters.
I don't remember.
It's okay.
But the fact that you remember the old me, that's nice. Thank you.
Hey, it's the least I can do.
The fifth match in Group A has finally come to an end, and the winner of this hard-fought battle is Mireille Manai! And she's won every single fight so far. She's strong, too strong, and now she's off to the final tournament!
I guess you're up next, Suo.
Yeah, watch and you'll see how much we've evolved.
Hey, everyone! Sorry to keep you waiting. Next up, we have the Group B matches. The Vanguard Machine, Suzune Rokuoin, versus the Phantom Samurai Fighter, Sumo Yomitsugi!
Suzune Rokuoin, there's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
Can we become friends?
Oh, dang.
Bit awkward. Guess he's serious. Oh boy.
Wait, really? You want to be friends with Suzune?
I never expected to hear you say that.
Too weird?
No, not weird at all. It's perfectly normal for teenagers like us to be interested in someone of the opposite sex. So no, there's nothing weird about it whatsoever.
I don't think he means it like that.
So what do you mean?
She reminds me of myself. Back when I felt empty inside.
Suo.
I want to reach out if she needs me. Just like you did for me.
Maybe we should have been firmer with our advice.
I guess he's a bit awkward. But I'm gonna root for him.
So you want to be my friend?
Yeah,
I have to decline.
and why's that?
Vanguard is by its nature competitive. Anything but strength must be eliminated. That's why I don't need any friends.
So that's what's holding you back.
And now for the fifth match of the Group B qualifiers in this, the third deluxe. Fight!
Stand up,
Vanguard.
Heap up Octaver Prauta.
Cavity Maligia.
My turn. I ride Istira. With its skill, add Shout and Shadow to my hand. My turn is over.
It's my turn. I ride Hollow Raptor. I attack with Raptor.
Guard.
My turn is over.
My turn next. I ride Lifel. With its skill, I add Mega Romania to my hand. I call Luminol. With its skill, I call Shadow Army. I attack with Luminol.
Guard.
I attack with Lifel.
No guard.
My turn is over.
Oh look, Shadow Army! How will he fight back?
My turn. I ride Vacant Fang. With its skill, I put 3 cards in the soul and draw a card. I call Elaborate Wizard. With its skill, I check the top 2 cards of my deck and add 1 to the soul. I attack with Fang.
No guard.
Drive check. Critical trigger. Fang gets an extra critical. My turn is over.
Is he trying not to place any rearguards on the front row?
Maybe he's afraid he's gonna get locked.
You ready? My turn. Tap into that unchanging rhythm. Sound system, start up. I ride Polyphonic Overdrive. Artisaria. Skill, activate. I said Shout and Shadow. With its skill, I draw a card. And I call Shadow Army. I call Eureka. Luminol, attack!
Guard.
With Eureka's skill, Luminol returns to my hand. I attack with Artisaria. With its skill, I call Shadow Army.
No guard.
First check. Second check. Critical trigger. Shadow Army gets 10,000 power and Artisaria gets an extra critical. I attack with Shadow Army.
Guard.
I attack with my other Shadow Army.
No guard.
My turn is over.
Do you remember what I said when I saw you yesterday? Like you, I used to feel empty inside. I can tell there's nothing inside, because you're 0.
What are you talking about?
We have so much in common. That's why I can't leave you alone.
Mind your own business.
If you continue to be like that, it'll ruin you.
Just knock it off, will ya?
There's one thing I know. I'd have lost everything if I hadn't made an effort to change my ways. My turn. Behold, this is my 0. Emptiness is at the root of all things. I ride the fated one of 0. Blangmire. Cardfight Vanguard. Keep your eyes peeled for our evolution. From 0 comes the natural one, Blangmire Nexus. Booster Pack Knights of Rebirth. Bushiroad.
Turn the world on its head, child. And embrace a new reality. Booster Set 8, Alter Chaotica. On sale now.
Vi Schwartz, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage arrives on stage. A story of finding their true feelings and their very own voices. Trial Deck Plus and Booster Pack, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage, on sale June 27th, Bushiroad.
Cardfight Vanguard. Urara's deck and mine will be on sale. All you need is in these deck sets. Look, I'm on the sleeves too. Master Deck Set, Urara Hanayama, Michiru Hazama, Bushiroad.
I call 2 single-strike Shatter Colossus and an elaborate wizard. Here I go. I attack with Blangmire. Skill activate. I bind 4 cards face down in the soul, then draw a card. Now you must bind 2 rear guards face down.
2 Shadow Armies.
Furthermore, Blangmire gets 10,000 power.
Perfect guard.
First check. Second check. Critical trigger. Colossus gets 10,000 power and an extra critical. At the end of the battle, Wizard skill activates. I add 1 normal unit from the soul to my hand, and Wizard binds itself face down. I attack with Colossus.
No guard.
With Colossus' skill, at the end of the battle, Colossus puts itself in the soul. Then it binds itself face down, allowing me to draw a card. With Wizard skill, I add a card from the soul to my hand, and it binds itself face down. I attack with Colossus.
Guard.
With Colossus' skill, I bind Colossus face down and draw a card. My turn is over.
Well, that's Suo for you. He's good.
Why? What'd he do?
By only using units with skills that remove them from the field, he ended the turn with no rear guards left.
Meaning?
There are no targets for her to lock, which means his attacks won't be restricted on the next turn.
Oh, I don't really get it. But you go, Suo!
You avoid getting locked by clearing the field. Of course, I already knew that might happen. You had no choice but to make that move, because you've been bound by an invisible curse. My fighting style is never changing.
Huh. Your fighting style?
Always the same. Never changing.
No! I don't think you believe what you're saying. That goes for everything in your life. If all you can do is repeat words you've been given, you're no different than a doll. Suzune Rokuoin, I want to see the real you.
So what if I'm a doll? Fighters who can't win have no value. If it means victory, I don't even need to be myself. I can be a doll empty inside. It doesn't matter what I want, just as long as I'm a Rokuoin. My turn. I persona ride Artisaria. With its skill, I set Shout in Shadow. With its skill, I call Shadow Army. I call Luminol. With its skill, I call Shadow Army. I will forever tap into the rhythm of victory. That is my only reason to exist. I attack with Luminol.
Guard.
With its skill, I return Luminol to my hand. I attack with Shadow Army.
No guard.
Artisaria, attack the Vanguard. With its skill, I call 2 Shadow Armies. My front row each gets 5,000 power.
Perfect guard.
First check. Second check. Critical trigger. Shadow Army gets 10,000 power and an extra critical. I attack with Shadow Army.
Guard.
This is the end. I attack with my other Shadow Army.
Not yet. I guard.
My turn's over.
Well, I guess he didn't get locked.
But he's only got 1 card left in his hand. And as for units on the field,
there's none. My life used to look like this table. Nothing there. Nobody around. A world of 0. My life was empty inside. I felt nothing at all. I didn't even feel pain. A complete void. But despite not feeling anything, it was too excruciating to bear. How about you? You need to find your true self.
That's impossible.
Why's that?
I don't have a true self. I have nothing.
That's fine.
Huh?
Suzune Rokuoin, you're just like the old me, trapped in a state of 0. Watch closely. I've moved on from 0, and I've since gained many 1s. Me and Blangmire have evolved. My turn. From emptiness comes the universal 1. Persona Ride. One who walks from 0. Blangmire Nexus. Blangmire Nexus skill activate. I bind 4 cards face down from the soul. In return, you must bind 2 rear guards face down. For every 2 cards that are bound face down, Blangmire Nexus gets 5,000 power. 12 cards have been bound, so its power increases by 30,000. Using the card that's been bound, I call Vadrock Dragon.
Use Blangmire's skill to call an ally.
With Vadrock's skill, I call Zamug from the soul. With Zamug's skill, I draw a card. I call Elaborate Wizard. On top of that, I call 2 Mind Hackers.
A moment ago, he had nothing, but now...
With Blangmire Nexus's other skill, Blangmire Nexus gains the divine skill of the Blangmire in the soul, and all my front row rear guards get 5,000 power. With Wizard's boost, I attack the Vanguard with Blangmire Nexus. I knew my love for Vanguard was still there, even when I thought I felt empty inside. I'm sure you must feel the same way. A desire to know yourself better. An urge to speak with your own words and walk your own path. But in order to gain the 1 that starts it all, you must first know 0. It's divine skill. Manifest. Blangmire gets an extra critical. From now until the end of your next turn, your Vanguard will lose all its skills, and you can't use your perfect guard.
So this is 0.
Suzune Rokuoin. I will sever those chains that bind you!
No, guard.
I attack with Zamug! With its skill, Zamug gets 5,000 power and an extra critical!
I guard!
This is the new me! With Hacker's Boost, I attack the Vanguard with Vadrock!
No. Guard.
The winner is Suo Yomitsugi! The Phantom Samurai fighter fought with the fury of a raging lion. He's one step closer to becoming the best as he heads to the finals.
Suzune Rokuoin,
Yes?
I'd love for us to be friends.
Huh?
That's no?
Caramels. My favorite food. Caramels.
What did you say?
I can't win as a Rokuoin.
How dare you defy the family name?
I want to change. I've learned that truly strong fighters have an unwavering sense of self. And that's something I don't possess. I want to find myself. I want to become strong in the true sense of the word. I've gained my one. Now I can prove that Suzune Rokuoin is the strongest.
You believe you can create a new Rokuoin style?
Yes, with all my heart.
Well, suit yourself. The Rokuoin family has a great history to uphold. Now that you started down this path, make sure you see it through to the end.
Yes!
I'm still buzzing from watching that. It was an amazing fight.
We've got a lot to live up to. We sure have.
Cardfight Vanguard. Keep your eyes peeled for our evolution. From zero comes the natural one, Blangmire Nexus. Booster Pack Knights of Rebirth. Bushiroad.
Vi Schwartz, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage arrives on stage. A story of finding their true feelings and their very own voices. Trial Deck Plus and Booster Pack, Hatsune Miku, Colorful Stage, on sale June 27th, Bushiroad.
Welcome to Cook Million!
Yeah.
It's time to introduce a card.
Be my guest.
No, that's your job.
Oh, right.
It's not like you've never done this before!
I'll introduce one who walks from zero, Blangmire Nexus. For every 2 cards that are bound face down, it gets 5,000 power. You can also call or draw a card using one of the face down bound cards.
I don't mind you joking around, but you need to be more expressive.
Return to zero.
Wait, what now?